So I just finished working right now and I'm planning to cook munggo soup, a Filipino soup, basically originated from the Philippines, and there's a lot of ways of cooking this munggo soup, or they call it mung beans. I'm on the way right now to Mexican grocery store to buy pork chicharrones, and they have this grocery store along 1960 and it's called Michoacana or Michoacana Mexican grocery store. I'm gonna buy there these chicharrones with a meat because I'm going to cook today mung beans or munggo. I'm gonna have to cook this munggo in my own way because I like it this way. It's a little bit spicy. So when I got home, I'm going to video this process of cooking this mung beans or munggo. So see you later. Por favor, dos. Aquí, no mucho. Yeah, sí. Gracias, dos. Mucho carne, okay? Gracias. Hello, everybody. How are you? This is Prince Elliot cooking for you for today. Our menu for today is munggo. Munggo or mung beans, and I'm here to share to you my own version of munggo. Okay, this is a Filipino soup. It's small as rice, and they call it in English mung beans. Okay, you can buy these beans in a grocery store or Hong Kong market or Asian market. They have this. You can buy this in any Filipino grocery store as well. Alright, so this is my own way of cooking munggo. So there's a lot of way of cooking mung beans. You can actually cook this with dried fish, with shrimp or seafoods, or a pork, or any meat that you like. So today I am going to cook my munggo or mung beans with a chicharon or a Mexican chicharon. One is a pork chicharon actually that they fried it, really fried, and that makes the skin puff, and it's look like this, as you can see earlier when I bought this in La Mexicana grocery store. Okay, so what we're gonna need to do is we're gonna need this garlic, we're gonna need tomato, we're also gonna need onions. I have these big onions because I don't have the small onions, so I'm just gonna have to use half of this. And my own way of doing it is I also mix it with corn. I have to peel it until I get all the corn away from the cob itself. So I'm gonna need the baby spinach as well. I like my soup a little bit of spicy. So the first thing that we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to boil the mung beans or munggo until it's going to be soft and like fluffy or cracked. So you're gonna have to see those mung cracked and soft and fluffy. That's the time that you can actually strain them. Okay, so my water is boiling right now. We had to boil first this mung beans, and all you have to do when the water is boiling, just put them all like this. Okay, let's put them all and wait about maybe 12 minutes to make the mung beans or munggo soften. And then you can just mix a little bit so it will evenly heat up. Here we go. You can cover them. Adjust your heat into a medium. While waiting for your mung beans to be softened and cooked, you're gonna have to slice all your ingredients. And I'm gonna do the garlic first. So, it's a lot of garlic, huh? Garlic is good. I'm a garlic person, so I'm taking off the skin. So I'm gonna have to slice them. Okay. It's really nice to slice your garlics smaller, or dice, or maybe chopped. It's because all that taste, the garlic taste, will evenly distributed. Okay, so let's put that on the side. And then next is your tomato. Okay, so most Filipino, what they do is they saute the garlic, the onions, and also the tomato in oil. I'm not gonna do that way. I'm just gonna have to put them all together in one, because this is what my style is. And also to lessen the oil. To lessen the oil, because your chicharon already have oil. And before they boil the chicharon into oil, they also marinate those chicharon or pork belly. So here we go. So what I'm gonna do with this corn. So I'm gonna have to take them all out away from the cob, because all I need is this one, the corn itself. Okay, so I have them all ready, and I'm just waiting for the munggo or mung beans right now to cook, to fully cook. And that's the time that I'm gonna put all of this together, okay? Alright, ladies and gents, our monggo or our mung is almost cooked. So as you can see over here, the mung itself is cracking up. As you can see there, it's cracking up. That means that it's soft. That is soft already, as you can see there. So all you have to do is just like kind of mix it like that. So what I do is, my own style is, the first boil, I throw away the water, okay? And then I put a fresh water again and let it boil, okay? So that's my own style only, because I really don't like the taste of the first boil. I actually strain them and then replace them with fresh water and let them boil again. Because if you don't do that, your monggo or your mung beans tastes a little bit bitter, which is, I really don't like that funny and funky taste of it. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to throw away the excess water in it on the sink. So now the water is gone, so I'm going to replace them in a fresh water. And I'm gonna have to turn the heat on again to the medium. So I'm just gonna have to put water again. And the water that you're gonna put is really up to you. Mine, I like it more water, because I don't like the soup to be like very thick. It's not gonna be a soup anymore if it's too thick, correct? So I kind of put 2 bottles of water. Okay, so it's all gone. So what I'm gonna do is cover them up again and wait until it's boiled, okay? So what my style is, I don't saute them as what I told you earlier. I don't saute them into an oil the first time. So what I do is I kind of mix them all together, like boil them all together. That is exactly what I'm gonna do. So first I'm gonna have to put the corn. This is the corn, okay? So let me put the corn. Okay. So I'm trying to heat up a little bit. Put the fire a little bit more. So I'm gonna have to put that corn over. Alright. So the reason why I put corn to my munggo or mung beans is because I like the part that is like a little bit sweet. So the corn will actually make your soup a little bit that hint of sweetness and the aroma of the how do you call this, of the corn mixed to munggo itself, to the mung beans, is really amazing. It really smells good. Okay. Okay, so as you can see, it's boiling now. This time, I'm gonna put all of this, okay? Tomato, garlic, and onion. So I'm gonna go with garlic first. A lot of garlic because I like garlic so much. That varies, okay? So if you really like less garlic, you can do so. This is what I want. I like more garlic, more onions. Now I'm gonna have to mix a little bit. So the last one that we're gonna put later on when it's already boiling is our chicharon with meat in it and the spinach. This is the last one that we're gonna have to put because the reason why we have to put the chicharon, so it's still more crispy, okay? And the meat itself is kind of hard, but once it's soaked into boiling water, it will be softened as well. So now it's time for us to flavor our mung beans or monggo. First, I'm gonna have to have 3 of this siling labuyo, we call it in the Philippines, and then I'm just gonna have to chop it or slice it in a small pieces. There you go. It really smells good right now. Okay, so I'm gonna put a black pepper in it. Alright, that's enough. There we go. Smells good. The smells is really good. And then to salt, I'm using a garlic salt. So the garlic's aroma is still there. So I just put according to the level of my salt itself. I don't like too much salt. So wow. Let's cover them a little bit and let's ready up our last stuff that we're gonna put. The spinach and our chicharon. I'm gonna have to put first the meat. Okay, here we go. And this also will flavor your, how do you call this, your munggo. And as you can see later on, the natural oil coming out from this will actually flavor your munggo. This time I have to cover them back. Let it simmer for a while. As you can see, almost ready. Okay. I can also see the oil coming from the chicharron. Now it's time to put our spinach. So I'm just gonna have to mix the spinach in it, and it's ready. Ooh, so good. I'm not gonna put everything now because it's too much already, and I have a small pot, so I have to turn this off now, and it's ready to eat. Okay, here we go. This is your Mung. Oh my god, the smell is really good. Here we go. So this is the finished product. My own version of Monggo. Here we go. Alright, so I hope you like it. If you're new to this channel, please do subscribe and hit that notification bell, and please hit like as well, okay? So once again, if you want to try this kind of menu, you can do so. It's called Munggo with chicharon, corn cobs. Thank you so much for watching, and see you on my next vlog.